Let's talk about some unfounded charges. This is a disturbing story from Australia. A man named Kenan Basic assisted a 19-year-old woman whose car broke down. Security camera footage reveals Kenan spent 2 hours assisting the woman in fixing her vehicle. Once it was fixed, he followed the woman for a short distance to ensure everything was okay before leaving. The woman later accused Kenan of sexual assault. The woman accused him of touching her breasts and genitalia, proposing to have sex with her, and attempting to rip her out of the car when she refused. How do we know she lied? Security footage shows none of this occurred, and when the police finally applied pressure and re-interrogated her, she admitted that she made the entire thing up. Wow, at least she was honest about it. I've heard a lot of these tales of fabricated assault claims, and I've read a lot of tales about one in particular, where a CEO issued a memo to the entire organization, forbidding getting into an elevator with women by themselves. They were essentially forbidden in his presence when he would use the elevator. This is the lengths that men must go to in order to protect their companies, and I can't imagine being the CEO of a company making millions. The most astounding part of this is that the police refused to look into it further, despite having video evidence that they didn't bother checking or they did and didn't care to. 2 weeks in jail, 2 weeks of your character being assassinated, 2 weeks of your wife divorcing you while you were going through this. All these things that can't come fast enough. Guys, we're going to have to record literally every interaction you have with women because it can save your life. If a woman was broken down on the side of the road, you'd see some cars pulled over to try to help her check the engine, check the coolant, whatever. But now? No, you just see them over there waiting in their car with the phones in their faces because nobody wants to pull over and be accused of sexual harassment. Apparently, you can have your life ended on something you didn't do. Unfortunately, you are so oppressed that you could send someone to prison for years just off your word. We don't need proof, just say he did it, and then say that he is under investigation. His name is plastered all over newspapers, which also irritates me. Why is it that an accusation brings you before the public and causes your identity to be revealed, but the accuser doesn't? Or in this case, why can't anyone who is accused of something similar? Because women may be accused too. Why can't you remain anonymous until the court has found you guilty of the crime? Innocent until proven guilty, but once you've been found guilty, you should definitely make the full contents of the court case evidence public. Yeah, it's so absurd that if you're a famous athlete today or anyone with any kind of clout or whatever notoriety, and you meet women, there will be women who will try to blackmail you for money. I mean, how could you not resist that temptation? As there are some messed up people who happen to be women and see that as a come-up right. I just need to meet the right guy in the right place, I'm going to be seen on camera. This belief that women are untouchable, incapable of wrong, and the wellspring of all goodness in the world is incorrect and unfair to both sexes, it was decided.